Hello, ladies, and I am so happy that you are continuing this course. I hope that everything is going excellent with your decluttering and mental work that you're doing, and of course, the energy cleansing. And today we are going to continue the topic of energy. And I have to tell you, energy is one of my favorite topics now, and especially feminine energy, as I see how much it creates for me, how much it creates for me in my life, and I want you to have the same. That's why this topic is so important for us women. And I'll tell you one little story of mine to begin with so that we can um, understand it better. Um, all my life, maybe until not so long ago, I was neglecting myself as a woman. Unfortunately, that was true. I always was quite good looking, but I didn't have that all magnetism, uh, that femininity, everything that I receive now due to my feminine energy as opposed. I was always very tired, nervous, full of anxiety. I was always worried about everything. I was overwhelmed. I put too much on myself, and I was completely exhausted, and I didn't have enough time for myself, for my hobbies. I didn't have any relationships back then. I was so empty inside, as I was so clearly empty that I couldn't give anything to anybody else, as I didn't have that. And this we will be talking later. When they actually um, they consume our feminine energy. That's what is the most attractive part in us, women, for them. But we'll talk about that later in the chapter about the relationship. So, what happened to me anytime I needed to answer the question to myself who I am, I would say, answering the question to myself, I would say, well, I'm a student. Back then, when I was in university, I would say I'm a student, and I was an intern, and then I would say I'm an intern. Or also look for yourself. If somebody asking you who you are, and you probably will tell your occupation. Maybe you will say I'm an accountant, or I work in digital media business, or something like this. So, and the most revolutionary thing was for me was that my mentor told me that the first thing that you are a woman. And that seemed so easy, and at the same time it was revolutionary for me to understand that first of all, my first role is I'm a woman. And that, when I realized that with my whole heart, with my whole emotion, and when I started to cry when I realized that thing, that I am a woman, that's when my life began to change. That was the turning point in my life, when my life began to change, and I uh, discovered that amazing path that I am going right now, and that I let you to do the same. And ladies, it's already not secret that we have feminine energies and masculine energies, right? So the feminine energies is that energy of being of enjoying ourselves, of being relaxed, of accepting things in our life, of being a receiver. It's the energy of joy, and when we love what we're doing and we're just in this constant relaxing and enjoyable mood, right? So what's the masculine energy? Masculine energy is totally different vibe. It's the energy of achievement, of the concentration, of the leadership, of the managing, right? So you see how it's have different vibe about that. And the truth, ladies, that we need both of these energies. We need feminine energy and we still need masculine energy as well. And what matters is the balance that we have within these energies, and that we can easily maneuver and switch from one energy to another throughout the day, right? Throughout our whole life. And the problems began when we can do that, when we stuck only in feminine energies. For example, such a woman who only stuck in her feminine energies, she might find herself helpless at the modern world. Um, she cannot take initiative, she cannot take action, she cannot achieve the results in her life. While if we're only stuck in masculine energies, then problem comes here as well. We became overachiever, we put too much on our shoulder, we forget to enjoy life. Again, we forget that we're women. I've been there, and that the happiness is at the balance. Ladies, the happiness is only at the balance and at that ratio that we have of that energies within our lives. So I don't want to really go to numbers here. It's a little bit awkward, but I just give you idea. It's not exact science, so there is no exact numbers, but recommended that you have 75% of the feminine energies in you and 25 of masculine energy, so that you can still being a beautiful, magnetic, feminine woman, you can still achieve your goals, set goals, and have an active, socially active lifestyle. Okay, this is very important in our modern world, and we all want to find this comfortable balance. Please remember this word balance, because this is a key. Our feminine energy, our energy as a woman in general, the way that we can focus on many different spheres in our life. Like we're going to talk more about that in our module where we talk about dreams and goals. But there are different spheres like relationship and home and health and beauty. It's your career or business and your self-development, right? And when it's important that we spread our energy evenly in all these spheres and everywhere you have attention. Because when we just throw all our attention, all our focus in one sphere, for example, a relationship, where we all about relationship, only in relationship, that actually destroys the sphere. Or if we only in career, or only in business, only studying. I used to be like this. My attention was only on career and studying, and constantly setting new and new uh, goals for myself in that area without looking anywhere else. I was sacrificing my health, my beauty, the way how I look. I completely neglected myself. As I said, I didn't put makeup, I didn't do my hair, and I was noticing how miserable I'm becoming because of that. That's why I don't want anybody of you to repeat that mistake, and please balance your energy and focus on it in each sphere of your life. And doesn't need to be equal, right? But in each sphere you should have attention and some goals. But again, we're going to talk about that later.